Hi, I'm Steve Rowe, CEO at Oak Knoll. I'm recording this video the afternoon of Wednesday, February 28th. It will be uploaded and available to you on Thursday, February 29th. Happy leap year. The COVID update isn't great. We've had several COVID positive residents throughout the Oak Knoll community recently. Two of our independent living residents just came off of the quarantine and masking protocols. As of yesterday was their last day, but we still have 5 other independent living residents who are COVID positive that we're aware of. 4 at the main campus and 1 at our east campus. Additionally, we have 1 person in assisted living and 1 person in the health center who are also COVID positive. So as of today, we're aware of 7 COVID positive residents within all of Oak Knoll. Because we have cases in the health center and assisted living, our staff have gone back to masking when they are working. So it's like, just be aware of that. If you're visiting loved ones in either assisted living or the health center, that's like, please mask and help us contain the spread. Hopefully we can get through this without any other positive cases in those 2 areas, especially, and we can come back to not wearing masks again. We had about 1 week. When I recorded a couple of weeks ago, I told you that we had just taken masks off. We had about a week, maybe a little bit more than that, where staff did not have to wear masks, and now we're back to masking again in those 2 areas. We do not have any COVID positive employees at this point in time that I'm aware of, so it really is just our resident population, and we're going to do our best to try to contain it. Hopefully when Kim records next week, she will have much better news for you on the COVID front. I don't have anything new to report on our request for the waiver of the moratorium on new nursing home beds. As we've told you in the past, we submitted a letter January 22nd. We've received an acknowledgement that we know that they have the letter, but we have not received either a yes or a no response to our request for the waiver. We are moving forward with writing the certificate of need application. So Kim and I are working on that currently. We have a March 15th deadline in order to submit it and have our application considered at a planned May 15th meeting of the group that decides whether you can add nursing home beds or not. That assumes that we get a positive request or a positive response to our waiver request. If we don't get a positive response, we will not submit the application, but Kim and I are going through that process now and preparing the certificate of need application. This morning was a board meeting day. I feel like I've been talking all day, and I really have been since 7 a.m. The parking lot was full by 7 o'clock this morning. And right after our board meeting, we did another Dementia Live training with some of our board members. So Kim had coordinated that, and the training team of Kim and Cam and Lindsay have really done a fantastic job of bringing people through that Dementia Live experience. So far, we have trained over 300 employees. We've trained about 75 Oak Knoll residents and about 50 family members of Oak Knoll residents. We've had a group of doctors from the university experience the Dementia Live simulation, and we've had 8 of our 16 board members who have experienced that training. So it really is an important community resource. We're in process soon of making it available to the general public, and we'll figure out what that looks like. But we just really want to be that community resource for helping people understand how residents live with dementia, or how people live with dementia, what that experience is like, and how we as caregivers and support people around those living with dementia can best help them. So just really important work that we're doing, and very proud of the team that has been doing that. So a special thank you to Cam, Lindsay, and Kimberg and Jackson for leading the effort here at Oak Knoll. For our basketball fans out there, it is a great time of year. The season is winding down. It's almost tournament time. Our men's team hopefully will win a couple of more games and get into the NCAA tournament. We know that the women's team will already be in the NCAA tournament, and they don't have a chance to win the regular season Big Ten title, but they could go up to Minneapolis and win the Big Ten tournament title. So hopefully that will happen next weekend, and we know, are fairly confident that the women's team will host the first 2 games of the NCAA tournament, and I personally am really looking forward to being at Carver Hawkeye Arena for those games. It will be a fantastic atmosphere, and when Caitlin broke the record, it was the loudest that I've ever heard Carver Hawkeye, and hopefully we have similar experiences coming up over the next few weeks. Hope you're all doing well. Kind of a short message today. I'll be back again in 2 weeks. Take care.